This is Wayne County. Maybe you could tell us your name and what you're doing today?
Yeah, my name is Mark O'Keefe. I'm the director of the All-Star Buglers, and I am the official track bugler at the Meadowlands and the assistant track bugler at Monmouth Park. And we are here today, my partner Ed Dougherty and myself, to open up Pinnacle Racecourse, and we're very excited about being here today.
What's your first impression of the new track?
It's very nice. It's I see there's a lot of construction going on, and so you have to overlook that, and you look to the future. And I like the way it's set up. The building is close to the track. It's very much like a track like Saratoga, for example, where the fans can get right up to the rail and then see the horses running through the stretch.
We have a large gathering of dignitaries today for our ribbon cutting, led by the owners of Pinnacle Racecourse, Jerry and Lisa Campbell, and partner Jack Pershula. And they're joined by the Michigan Racing Commissioner, the Honorable Commissioner Christine White, as well as the County Executive for Wayne County, the Honorable Robert Ficano. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we will cut the ribbon and declare Pinnacle Racecourse officially open.
Tell us why this is important. I know this is new for you too.
It's important because of the economic impact. First of all, it brings thoroughbred racing back into the Detroit metropolitan area, but even more importantly is that it something that drives towards the airport and the grand plan of an aerotropolis.
Thank you.
Okay.
For WayneCounty.com, this is Mary Mazer. Mary, tell us about today.
Today is a great day. It's a moment in history, and it's something that thoroughbred horse breeders and owners in Michigan have been waiting for a long time, the grand opening of Pinnacle Racecourse in Wayne County.
How does Pinnacle compare to other race courses around the country?
Well, it's brand new, so we'll have to wait and see how we can really answer that question, but this is supposed to be one of the premier racetracks in the United States. So it's gotten off to a good start. We just ran the first race here, and so far it's very exciting, and we're looking forward to great things.
Tell us what you do out here.
Well, I'm a horse breeder and a horse owner of thoroughbred racehorses in Michigan and other states, and I'm looking forward to racing my own homebreds here at Pinnacle Racecourse.
What's the difference between a gray horse and a brown horse?
The color, basically. Thoroughbreds are essentially evaluated just based on their ability and their breeding from certain foundation horses, but other than that, it's just based on how fast they can run.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Craig.
There's nothing wrong with trotters, but when you think of horse racing and you think of the Preakness, the Kentucky Derby, and Belmont, it's thoroughbred Breeders' Cup. It's thoroughbreds.
And just what do you make of the place and how nice it looks? And just
it's fantastic. And you know what? It has an economic impact, and that's the key to us from the county and why we looked at it. People like Commissioner Palmera, the head of our economic development, what we looked at was saying there are vacant land, and not only the racing or horse racing industry, but also what's important is that it pulls the infrastructure out. Today the model is developers look for speed, speed, and speed. I mean, ironically, when you're talking about it on there, but so that means pulling out the road structure, the infrastructure, the water, sewer, and everything else. That means other development is now ready to
be able to go out
with this,
right.
Around this area.
around this area,
Aerotropolis
in the
concept.
whole area. And so it ties into what we call an aerotropolis concept, and that's simply turning the airport into an economic engine. They do it in Europe, they do it in Beijing,
Right.
and they don't do it in this country. The paradigm is mostly they're tied to passengers. It's actually you can turn them into a lot of economics, and that's what we want to do. And this helps kickstart that in that direction.
Also, 1,200 new jobs and all other trickle-down
Amen.
jobs, right?
That's
I mean,
exactly right.
Yes.
that's a
That's
That
exactly
was the key to us, was the 1,200. And regardless of what anybody says, government loves to take credit, but it's the private investment that drives it. If you don't have people like Jack Casarda and Jerry Campbell and Lisa Campbell, these type of projects don't get done. We try to set the environment for them, but it comes down to them making the commitment, and that's why they could have put this any place, and we appreciate they did it here in Wayne County.
You win anything yet? I just did first race. I had 4 to 5. That's okay. My whole thinking.
For this being able to be pulled off. Government takes a lot of credit, but it's really the private investment that drives a project like this.
Well, tell me why the investment of basically leasing this land for $1 a year, why that pays off in the end for Wayne County.
Jobs. There's no doubt the economy's down, and anything that gets you jobs is worthwhile.
We're here today talking with a Detroit news photographer, Encore. Tell us about your first impression of Pinnacle.
I think it's a pretty cool little racetrack. It's feels old school to me, not too flashy, not too grand.
You've been out here since the beginning, new construction?
No, I haven't. No.
So you wouldn't be aware that about 90 days ago this was basically a farm field?
No, I wasn't aware of that. I know this area has a lot of farms, and so yeah, the farmer must be really lucky.
And do you have any experiencing with horse tracks or racing at all?
I just been harness racing a couple times at North Hill and at Hazel Park.